teacher once told us that after marriage, there is two people producing a family and also means involves in producing next generation. That stage of life often seems to be forgotten by everybody. Then the memories of this episode of life usually catches up after children grow up, life back to our normal self, or just two people or single life again. Which means our memories tend to forget about the stage where we raise our children, like getting up early in the morning and changing nappies, breastfeeding, then sending children to school, prepare our children lunches, for example, giving them bedtime stories, etc. We tend to recall the scenarios after our children grow up, life being ourselves again. It depends on personality. When during that times of the life that you have children all grown up, you will think back what happened to those phases of life. So the positive depends on how positivity you are or negativity you are. You tend to think that positively, or depends on people who are mainly focused on positivity, will think about the happiness of the life they have gone through during their children were young or small. And negativity people would think life is tough. Of course, life is tough, but it just depends on I say your personality. So negativity people would think that all the sad things they have gone through, and tends to have focus on the sadness of life. So it just depends on people's characters and the personality, what sort of past they have, what kind of a mindset they have on their past. It's depends on people.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and be on your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
House is just over there. I remember I always pass through this road walking to uni or walking to my grandma's house. My grandma's is just living somewhere down there. on there, on the other streets. But they are all diseased. I miss them so much. Way you can remember when you were having a struggling with life, children growing up and leaving the family, and especially I still recall that the time that I spent to look after children, and it just like passed so quick, and I didn't realize it. Children has already grown up. One of my eldest son moved out when he was 20 years old, and he was like not very happy with living with us, and he has his own way of life. He loved to be with his friends, socialize, and he often like not very happy to be at home, so we suggest that he might as well just move out. And it is such a just instantly that a few years passed and just realized that he has been moving out for quite a few years, and I miss him so much. I used to blame my husband that he's the one who is making our son moving out and having some disagreement with the son, but now I realize that when children grow up, they have their own idea. You cannot stop them if they want to move out and if they want to stay with you. And he was, I think he was quite happy with his moving out, living with his friends, and having his own life. Eventually, he met his wife, and they were good friends, and then they were really matching each other. And a year later, they got married, and now they're happily married. They already have 2 children. And it's just like instantly, you feel that period of life just lost, and just feel that it is like you still realize that he was like still young, he was still young. Like I was still thinking he was a baby, and then I was looking after him, and I realized that suddenly that he has grown up, he has his own family. And the interesting is he has a child, and he has a daughter, and who is so similar to him, and who looks so much like him when he was small. Usually when I look after my granddaughter, and I just realized that I feel like I was going back to the time when my son was a baby, and because they're so much alike, and I just treat him like the things from the past is coming back again. Actually, I was looking after the granddaughter, but it was his daughter, not my own son. I sometimes realize that they look so alike, and then and realize that my told me that don't treat him as your own child. He's only your family to look after for him, so you don't worry too much because I realize that just my responsible. From now on I just have my responsible to look after my granddaughter whenever they want me to look after. I don't have to worry so much about what is she going through, what is she doing in the childcare, is she okay, and is she happy. I don't have to worry about all that. Actually, she has her own family to worry about her, so I'll just relax as time goes by, relax my so-called middle life. So-called I just enjoy my working life, and which I have contract for a year. I enjoy to work in the office. And I really rarely have such a good working life, like working in the office. I used to be a assistant teacher for 13 or 14 years, and I resigned as an assistant teacher, and it was the time that COVID-19 started, so I was out of job for 2 years, and now I did got this job 1 year contract, which is good pay. I'm so happy about it. At least I got a good job, at this age of 50s. I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy about this one. All that I have a good health and continue to work, because I consider myself just like my father. I love working life. I love to earn lots of money, and I love to enjoy life to use my hard working earning to travel the world, making a living and sharing the beautiful scenery of the world with you guys. And this is all my hobby, my wishes, and it seems to be all comes true, and hopefully stay that way. I will stay employed, and even 1 year I can rest, work 1 year and rest a year, and then have another job coming up, or contract for 1 or 2 years. That will be the best. And yes. soul and our body, our flesh need completely detachment from the social activities and the rush of the daily chores to escape to a place where we can have our mind rest, our body relax, and soul resting as well. It is a totally complete good feeling when you escape from the detachment from the social life, social activities.